So why would you need to build a brand? In this video, I will talk you through 12 reasons why I believe that it's so important to not just build a business, but build a brand. Something that is more than just the product, more than just making money, something that really lasts. Hi, my name is Michelle and I'm your word wizard, brand rebel, and the founder of the Be a Brand Rebel Academy. And I have a heart for people, entrepreneurs who want to put something into this world that really adds value. People who are driven, who are passionate. And if you ask me, the way that you present that should honor the product that you have and should honor the customers. And that is why I believe that the brand is something so profound, is something so magical. But maybe you are wondering right now, like, okay, so, but why would I need to build a brand? Why isn't it enough to just, be focusing on my business? I mean, I'm so busy. I just don't have any time for this. And it's already so much. And I don't know how to do this. I'm building a brand. It's so, I don't know, vague. I just don't know what to do. And I get it. I mean, but in the end, building a brand, it's the same as any profession, really. It takes knowledge and skills, and it's something that you can learn. So let me go over 12 reasons why it's so important for you to build your brand, so you will understand why you deserve to take that next step in your business, and actually why your customers deserve that as well. Because, in the end, what a brand really is that it's not just about who you are, but it's also how they perceive you. And with they, I mean the market. So that means the people that you can actually help. Because if there is a difference between who you are as a brand, who you guys in the business, who you are, and the way people perceive you, then there is a gap and there's something going wrong. And the chances are that the experience won't match the expectations, and that will, eventually harm your brand. Anyway, let's just get into it. 12 reasons why you need to build the brand and not just the business. First of all, reason number one, it is because the brand is something that lasts. You have to remember that you're building a business, and in the business, a lot of things will change gradually. Your strategy will change. You will alter your products. You might even add new ones, pick out old ones. The business is constantly evolving. And the thing is, what lasts over the years is the brand. And that brand is essentially the experience and the overall message that you have. Because when you look at, for example, a big company like Apple, they haven't really changed their thinking different approach. They're here to think differently and to rethink the status quo and maybe change traditional markets. That's what they've been doing. And the products change the whole time, but that's essentially what they're doing. And they're doing that with simple and elegant designs. So what you need is something that will last as well, which is the brand, something that you will apply over and over again on new products, on your strategy, something to hold on to. And that will actually help you to really, really increase your business. All right, the second reason why you definitely need a brand is because customers make decisions unconsciously. Any people, really, all people, we as human beings, making decisions is not something that we can always take all the time for. That would take too much time and we'd be wasting it. In fact, most decisions are based on a very primal response to a situation that is happening, and that unconscious part of our brain is a lot quicker in deciding whether something's good for us or not. So it is actually 95% of the decisions that we make that happen on that unconscious level in a deeper part of the brain, an older part of the brain, a part where we don't really rationally think. It's not where we think consciously. So if this applies to any human being, this applies to your customer as well. And that means that they decide because something feels right. And that means that instead of coming up with price, quality, and all those rational reasons why they should choose your brand. Instead, you want to focus on creating an experience, a feeling with your brand. And that is how you get to their heart. Because as soon as you get to their emotional part and they feel that it's a fit, that it's a right fit, that's when they're really, really going to be connected to your brand and really choose you based on, because it feels right. In the end, that's what we want. So the third reason why you definitely want to build a brand is because customers demand more from businesses right now. Customers demand that you actually do something that improves the world. We've become more and more critical nowadays. I mean, we question the big industries. We question the big brands. So what we want right now is a certain level of reassurance, or just, we want to know where products are made. We want to know if it's created or fabricated, manufactured in a responsible way. People have become more critical. And so you, as the business, you have a responsibility of communicating your story and actually telling them why you add value to their lives. I'm not saying that you all need to have a sustainable business, that it all needs to be socially responsible, whatever. Would definitely help. But you have your own traits. There's reasons why you are good at what you do. And by communicating that, you will create more trust with people. So that means that you really need to know why you do what you do. And the brand essentially is, what sets you apart, or what really makes you you. There's so many others out there. It is your message that you definitely need. The fourth reason why you definitely need a brand is because as soon as you start building the brand, it will increase the value of your business. It will increase the perceived value, but in essence, when you've really created this very solid identity and customers are like, yeah, they want to belong to it, that will increase the value of the business as well. And that will help you, especially because, if you're a solopreneur, for example, and you're separating the brand identity from just you as the person, then the business itself will get some value. And for that, it becomes a lot easier actually for you in the future to sell what you've done, to sell what you've built, to sell the business, if possible. This is, of course, it depends on a number of different elements, but the brand will definitely increase the value of your business. So the fifth reason why you want to build a brand is because it is overcrowded. There are so many others doing what you're doing. It is incredibly busy. And you won't win with just really solid products. You won't win if you bring really, really good quality, because I can promise you that there are others who are just as good. You cannot cherish the illusion that you're the only one doing really, really solid work. They might have a different perspective. They might have a different way of working, but that's all fine. It still means that there is competition out there. And the thing is that you can make that competition irrelevant by building the message around it. In the end, it's not the products and the quality and the service that will separate you. It is the message, how you position it and how you tell that story. Reason number 6 on why you need to build a brand is because when you've set the basics for your brand, you will have a very clear foundation that will give you direction. You will have that internal compass that will guide you on how to make strategic decisions, on how to make purchasing decisions, how to select the right people for your business. It gives you direction. It gives you a lot more sense of where to go, how to make choices, and that will, oh my God, that will give you so much to hold on to. It will save you so much time, and it will eventually create an even stronger brand because you've chosen that direction, because you're constantly making decisions that reinforce that. That is going to help you to create that congruent and aligned brand. Reason number 7, I love this one personally, is because once you have set up the foundation and you have all the elements, including that message and the story, it will save you time. Because once you know your message, which essentially the brand is a lot about that message, every time you're doing marketing or content marketing, or you're doing social or anything, even if you're making products, you can just look at your brand Bible, brand book, or anything, all the foundational elements that make up your brand, and relate it to that. Everything is built on that. Life becomes so much easier. The business becomes so much easier. It's going to save you time because you've done the work. You've done the work. Reason number 8, I absolutely love this too, is because by building a brand, you actually get to contribute. You get to contribute because the brand is not just about the products, but it's about the beliefs. A brand shares beliefs, and it's so, so, so valuable. It's how you actually make this world a better place and help people and inspire people. Reason number 9 is because as human beings, we have a need to belong. We want to feel connected. And one thing that a brand really does is it creates a very specific community or group or anything, of like-minded people, because you choose a certain direction. And for anyone who feels like, oh my God, this is a fantastic brand, I want to be part of that, they're going to be part of that. And that makes them feel connected to all these other people, and that makes them feel really good, and you allow that to happen because you're building that brand. People can be proud of using your stuff or being part of your community, whatever it is that you do. And for them to feel that will make them feel important and significant as well. Reason number 10 is, you're going to love this one. A good brand, especially the brands that focus on, delivering really valuable products, actually deprioritize the price in the minds of the customer. And because of that, because you're creating that magic around and you're really honoring the product, you can actually increase prices. But because the experience is so amazing, customers are willing to pay that because they know, it feels right and we're getting that experience and all of it. And the price doesn't seem as important anymore, if, of course, the quality is right. So a good brand will focus on delivering value and focus on, the customer perceiving this value as really, really good, so that eventually, it will feel that the price, the investment is definitely worth it. Reason number 11, well, a solid brand doesn't let the competition decide, it follows its own path. So instead of feeling that you need to compare yourself to others the whole time, which is something that a lot of people in business tend to do, instead, you just follow your path. You just do your thing that fits your brand, fits your identity, and you adjust it to your customers' needs. So you're not guided by the market out there, you're guided by your own internal compass, and you're guided by the needs of your customer, and that's how you balance it. That's actually a lot better in terms of strategy than just constantly adjusting your business and the strategy because somebody else is now doing this or that or whatever. You're following your path. That feels so good as the entrepreneur, but for everyone in the business, it feels so amazing. I would definitely say that's one of the best reasons to, go and be rebellious. And then the 12th reason of why to build a brand is specifically for you, the entrepreneur, the visionary, because I can promise you that your role is so important in all of this that, you will find that during the process of building this brand, you will actually develop your own leadership skills. Just think of it. As soon as you decide that you're going to do things your way, and really focus on the customer relentlessly instead of, the market around you and the competition around you, by doing that, you will take charge of your business. You will take charge of that thing you're doing. You're even challenging yourself and the culture and everyone in it to step up the game. And by, through that process, you're developing your personal leadership, but also the leadership when it comes to your, the people in your team. And that is, in fact, it will definitely help you grow on a personal level as well. I generally like to compare the whole branding process and positioning process as part of personal development as well. That's something that I absolutely love, because then you are nourished on a personal level too. I hope that inspires, guys. It's been a bit of a long video, but these are the 12 reasons why you definitely deserve to make the best of your business, the best of your brand. Let me know if this helps. If you have any other questions, send me a DM. Definitely share this video if you think anyone else needs to hear this. And I will see you guys soon. Ciao.